Welcome back, my beautiful friends. You're listening to A Moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. I'm your host, Zen Sams. Welcome back to Hello Open Metaverse, brought to you by Animoca Brands. Today we're featuring Alan Lau, Chief Business Officer at Animoca Brands and returning contributor right here on our platform. Today we're chatting all about Animoca's incentives to effectively onboard Web3 builders and users. Alan will be talking about the Animoca Brands ecosystem and the utilities of Mocaverse. Are you wondering what Mocaverse is? Well, Mocaverse is an ambitious project by Animoca Brands that aims to bring together the company's portfolio projects, subsidiaries, joint ventures, and partners through a unique NFT collection. Mocaverse features 8,888 Mocas, which are NFT profile pictures, what we call PFPs, that serve as a membership pass for Animoca Brands team members, investors, partners, and certain token holders. The goal of Mocaverse is to unite the Web3 community through shared purpose and values by allowing holders to exchange ideas, learn, connect, play, and build the future of Web3. Now, in their first official announcement for Mocaverse, Animoca declared the four main eligible categories and stated that additional special eligibility criteria would be communicated. Well, since then, the special eligibility criteria is one of the most asked about aspects of Mocaverse. In light of Mocaverse's mission to onboard Web3 builders and users, Alan is here to announce the complete eligibility criteria. In addition to the previously revealed eligible categories, Animoca has expanded their list with a new fifth category, bringing you the Mocha list. Here to chat Mocaverse, NFTs, and effectively onboarding Web3 builders and users is the amazing Alan Lau, Chief Business Officer at Animoca Brands. Welcome to the show, superstar.
Thanks for having me.
Happy New Year. Thank you so much for coming on again.
My pleasure.
All right, so let's get to it. Very exciting stuff here at Animoca, as always. But why did Animoca decide to launch Mocaverse, Alan?
It started life as a membership NFT collection that we want to launch, but very quickly, once we started engaging with the community, we think that it's going to become a lot more than that. So let me explain. We really launched this as a way for us to say thank you to all the OG supporters to Animoca in our journey. Because as we grow, a lot of people from our employees, investors, our partners have helped us a lot along the way. So we want to create a PFP collection as a gift to them, as a recognition for being with us in this journey. So that's why I said it started life as a membership NFT. But very quickly, as we started to engage with the community, we realized that we really have an opportunity to expand it to people that also have invested in Animoca's project. With our token and NFT, and that's the fifth category that you mentioned. So we, in addition to investor partners and employees of Animoca, we had a new category, which are all the Animoca-owned token and NFT holders, and they can be whitelisted to have a raffle ticket, which would allow them to have a chance to win a Mocaverse NFT. And we thought that really is a beautiful way for us to say thank you to the community and to expand who we want to bring in on day one.
I love it. So, okay, so I'm going to recap. So, Mocaverse NFTs are reserved exclusively for friends and family of Animoca Brands, including the following eligible parties. So you have Animoca Brands institutional and retail investors, employees of Animoca Brands and its subsidiaries, management teams of companies in Animoca Brands, Web3 investment portfolio partners of Animoca Brands, and now Mocha List members. Okay, so Mocha List members, this is extremely interesting. Talk to me about how one can get on the Mocha List, and please cover the mechanics of the raffle system for a chance for fans out there to get a Lau listed.
Sure. So there's really two categories. So for those of you that have followed what Animoca has done, we've launched many NFT projects, and we also have 10 plus tokens. So if you hold any one of the token and NFT project that we've listed on our site, then you become eligible. So what we're doing is we're going to be doing a snapshot in the middle of January. So if you hold NFT or tokens of any of those projects, hold on to it, because we'll be doing snapshot in the middle of January. After which, we'll be airdropping a raffle tickets to you, right? I mean, the idea is you will get a chance to win a Mocaverse NFT. So just to give you an example, we have Gamey, which is one of our subsidiary doing casual games. If you hold one of the Gbot NFT, then you're eligible. Of course, Sandbox is very famous. It's the Metaverse platform. If you hold LAN NFT, then you're also eligible, right? So just to give you an example of the types of fungible and non-fungible token that you hold that allowed you to get a raffles ticket.
I love it. So talk to me about these the Realm ticket NFTs. These are tradable ERC 1155 tokens that are going to be minted and airdropped to community members meeting either of the two sub criteria specifics to what we just talked about, category 5. But it's interesting because each Realm ticket NFT is going to be counted as one individual entry to the Mocha list registration, to my understanding, and then winners will be added to the Mocha list and entitled to one free mint and one optional paid mint. So one wallet can hold multiple Realm tickets, in fact, but there will only be one winning Realm ticket per wallet. I just want to make that clear. So in other words, the more tickets you hold, the greater your chances of winning.
Exactly, right. And we actually had a scheme where, if you hold multiple tokens from Animoca, that increases your chance, right? So, I think this, again, going back to how this got started, it really is a way for us to say thank you to our community. And of course, there are people that were involved in multiple projects, and we want to say, we want to give them a higher chance of or getting more RAM tickets, right? And the reason why we've created a RAM ticket and want to make it into an NFT as well is this, right? Because a bit of alpha here. I don't think we've shared it anywhere else. There are literally there are hundreds of thousands user that will be eligible, right? So it's a collection. This collection size is only 8,000 some, right? So we won't be able to satisfy everyone, right? And it's also not, and I think it's also odd to create a collection that is 100,000 or 300,000, right? But what we want to do is we want to airdrop anyone who's eligible a RAM ticket, and some of them will get selected and they will own a Mocaverse NFT. But for all the other people that hold a RAM tickets, they will get something from us as well, right? So please make sure, hold on to the token, the fungible and non-fungible token that you have. You will get a RAM ticket. Some of you will be selected to get a Mocaverse, but if you don't, you'll get something from us later on as well.
For sure. There's always something in the pot of gold because you also have the eligible Animoca Brands ecosystem tokens, and then you have eligible Animoca Brands ecosystem NFTs, and then active Mocaverse community members and contributors. So let's talk about that. Animoca also wants to involve the creators of the amazing fan artworks and contents from the Mocha fam community. So there's going to be a portion of Realm ticket NFTs that are allocated to individuals who actively provide creative content, moderation, or other forms of contribution in the Mocaverse Twitter and Discord communities. So talk to me about that.
Yeah. So, that is also, something that we've discovered and we've learned as we, go on this journey of launching the collection, which is, while primarily we want to make this as a way to say thank you to our OG supporters, we realized that a lot of people, once they heard about the project, they're really excited to get involved as well, right? And we've seen a lot of very fascinating fan art. If you go to our Mocaverse Twitter handle, then you can check out some of them, and we really love them, and we feel they should be part of the family. So we've actually been giving out both RAM tickets and Mocaverse NFT minting allowed list to these folks. So if you're interested in project, if you believe in the ethos that we believe in, please engage with us, and we continue to give out a small a number of allowed lists to people that are contributing to help us build a community.
It's fantastic. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. I love how you're giving back. All right. Talk to me about the utilities of Mocaverse, Alan.
Yeah. So we really build this as a collection that has a lot of utility on day one, right? Partly because we feel that there's so much that we can offer, and this could be a really interesting platform for experimentation and innovation. So we want to do 4 things together with our community. We want to learn together with them, to play together, to build together, and do good together. Let me just explain one one by one, right? I think learning is, we've got a lot of, research, and, within our ecosystem, we have, close to 400 founders. They're leaders in their field, right? And they've got a lot to share. So think of masterclasses with them, right? And we're going to open it up for the community. And I think that could be really interesting for us to learn together. Animoca Research also publish a lot of research, and, you'll be getting some alpha from us. You'll be first to hear about what we're researching into as a holder. So that's the learning realm. We also the play realm. As many of you would know, that Animoca has a lot of Web3 games, and you'll be given seasonal pass, alpha passes to access our games. You get in-game asset airdrop from us as well, right? So it's all about having fun together as well. The third one is about building, and I think this is really interesting because we're going to have a little treasury from the collection, and what we want to do is to figure out together with you what are the kind of projects that we want to back, like what are the next innovation, the next founder that we want to back together, right? We're also going to offer up some of the governance right of the tokens that Animoca holds. So, it really is an interesting experimentation, but I don't think any NFT collection have ever done this, which is taking the voting rights of some of the tokens that we hold, and we're going to decentralize it and going to put it in the hands of the Mocaverse NFT holders, right? So, that really, and with that, you have a chance to build many of these projects together with us, right? And the last one is doing good. I mean, I think it is about giving back to society as well. And we're going to be choosing charity projects to back together with the community, and you're going to be voting on it, right? So, right on day one, you're going to have a rich set of utilities. As you can hear, some of those would come from us, come from the close to 400 companies in our portfolio, but then we'll also be working with anyone who's interested in this project. And actually, once we've launched and once our Twitter handle was live, there was a lot of incoming inquiry and proposal on how we can work together. So at this point, we have not quite 100, but close to 100 discussion going on already on things that we can do together with different projects. So I'm super excited about this as a platform for innovation.
Yeah, this is brilliant. So I love it that holders are going to be able to learn, play, do good, and build together. And utilities will be created by, our communities, enjoyed by our communities, and powered by Animoca Brands. So I love the whole tagline and I love the whole theme. We have about a minute and a half left, but let's chat very quickly. So the story of the Mochas, 8,888 Mochas, which are these PFPs that we've been talking about. But the Mochas belong to 5 incredible tribes that are stronger in unity. Their goal is to build a world that champions the open metaverse, digital asset ownership, and creator support. There's 5 tribes right now. I know there's the dreamers, the builders, the angels, the connectors, and the neo-capitalists. And the different realms, I want to put it out there very quickly, are the realms of learning, doing good, playing, and building that you just covered. So it all kind of fits together in a nice ecosystem. I hovered over this very quickly, but I wanted people to have a bright idea of what this Mocha verse felt like with its realms and its different categories and tribes. Let's move on to gamification. This is extremely important at Animoca Brands. So, Alan, the application of gaming techniques in a non-gaming setting is called gamification. In the community context, it involves understanding what drives your community members. And oftentimes, gamification efforts appear in the form of points and badges. They generally encourage gentle competition around engagement. You hear badges, achievements, unlock this, up level that. These are all terms that have risen, so to speak, from gamification techniques. So let's get into it and explore how rewarding a community rewards the entire company. So talk to me about why growing your community at Animoca Brands via gamification is a top priority.
Yeah. Well, I think the whole collection is a gamified way for us to say thank you, right? By getting people and then allow this and airdropping them an NFT that that are built around tribes that follow sort of the Web3 tribes and personality. I mean, that really is a way for us to say, hey, you can belong in different tribes, we'll all build this together, right? So I think, and I certainly hope, talking about identity, as you mentioned, we certainly hope that on day one, when people receive the Mocaverse NFT, they will change their PFP, right? They'll actually change their profile pic to to show solidarity to that, we belong in this community together, right? And another aspect of gamification that we already built, in addition to the broader setting, is even at the point of minting, at the very first interaction you have with Mocaverse, we gamified it already. So again, a little bit of alpha, we haven't covered it anywhere else. You're going to go through a little bit of interesting questions, asking who you are, what do you like, what would you do in certain situation, and based on that, you will be assigned one of the 5 tribes that you mentioned, right? So I can't wait for people to go through that little game at the beginning of the minting, and they'll figure out who they are.
It's very exciting, and people love that stuff. I mean, listen, ever wonder why playing games is so attractive? Well, games are well known to spike our dopamine levels, and this increase is in response to completion of challenges or achievements. Dopamine, Alan, is a neurotransmitter. It's our brain's main pleasure center. It gets synthesized during happy moments and increases our blood pressure. So this makes us feel on top of the world and motivates our body to repeat the tasks that lead to the pleasant feeling, ultimately increasing our desire to grab the opportunity once again, which is why gaming is absolutely so addictive, because it feeds into those dopamine levels.
Cool. And we're going to hopefully build in a lot of little gamified experience along the way, to get people excited and engaged.
I love it. Well, we are out of time, my friend. Thank you so much for coming on. It was such a pleasure chatting with you. I'm very excited for one.
Yeah, I hope the community will like it. Thank you for having us.
Oh, they absolutely will. Guys, definitely check out Alan Lau, Chief Business Officer at Animoca Brands. Again, Mocaverse is a membership NFT collection exclusively reserved for Animoca Brands friends and family. And Mocaverse celebrates the amazing support and contributions from the extraordinary family of Animoca Brands companies, projects, investments, shareholders, and partners. Make sure you follow them on Twitter at twitter.com/Mocaverse NFT, or you could head to mocaverse.xyz. You're listening to A Moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. That was our Hello Open Metaverse segment brought to you by Animoca Brands. Head to animocabrands.com for all the action. We'll be right back after this.
A Moment of Zen is brought to you by Animoca Brands. As a worldwide industry leader in digital entertainment, blockchain, and digital property rights, Animoca Brands plays a key role in the future growth of the open metaverse. During unstable times like these in burgeoning industries similar to blockchain, it's important to realize that blockchain can and will survive and eventually flourish, and industry-leading companies like Animoca Brands will guide the transformation into the future. Animoca Brands will keep building a better and fairer Web3 ecosystem, create impact for better, and bring true digital property rights to all internet users through NFTs and the open metaverse. For more information and to become part of the excitement, go to animocabrands.com. That's animocabrands.com.